Tommy Tran, Brady Quinn, and the aforementioned Trey Lance joining us here on set. So, Trey, obviously, Niner Empire and faithful to the Bay are wondering how you're doing right now and how's that ankle doing?
I'm doing great. Road to recovery still. It has been a grind. It has been a long road, but I'm feeling good about where I'm at, and I think I'm in a really good spot.
It was your right ankle, and from what I read, at least you had a couple of procedures on it, right? There was one to take something out that was initially put in that was irritating you, but now you've got a clean bill of health moving forward for the most part as far as your rehab goes, right?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I had the first surgery, had the plate and screws in, and then second surgery just take everything out. And feel much better about it.
See, I've got a few screws that just stayed in mine. I don't think they're going to take it out unless they need to redo the whole thing, so that sticks with me forever. I do want to ask you, though, first couple of years in the league so far, what have you learned? What have you taken from it? How have you grown?
I mean, this year has been a whole different experience for me. Just being in the situation that I'm in, being able to learn everything that I possibly can. Last year, similar situation, but being able to be on the practice field, being able to be in everything. This year kind of had to take it to another level mentally, being able to be in the meeting rooms when I know I'm not going to be on the practice field. Things like that. That was harder mentally some days, but was able to take different things seriously, nutrition, sleep, things like that, and I think that benefited me in the long run.
Were you able to pull some things away just watching Jimmy, watching Brock as you kind of sit back and then kind of wait for that next opportunity for you to get in there?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's the only option at that point. When you're sitting there this past year, being able to watch Jimmy for 6-8 weeks and then being able to watch Brock play as well as he did, it's hard not to learn stuff. And being able to be in the meeting room, being able to learn off the field from Christian McCaffrey coming in, Bosa, what those guys do, their habits. I mean, it's experience that I don't think I would have gotten playing on the field.
I was going to ask you about, man. You get to play quarterback in an offense with Christian McCaffrey now. I know he wasn't there to begin the season, but he is now moving forward going to be there. You got Debo, you got Kittle, you got Brandon Ayuk. You have all these pieces, all these playmakers, an offensive line with a guy like Trent Williams, who's an absolute beast. Talk to me a little about what it's like to play with so many stars when you look in the huddle and you look around at all the guys you're talking to.
Yeah, man, it's real cool. I mean, I'm blessed to be in the situation that I'm in. Just being able to be in the locker room with those guys, realizing that they're just regular guys, realizing, and at the same time, they're regular guys, but at the same time, they are as successful as they are for a reason. The successes that they've had is because how they handle themselves, on and off the field. For me, I'm just trying to learn as much as I possibly can from those guys, whether it's on the field, off the field, whatever situation it may be.
So let's play word association with everybody that Brady had talked about, right? So I'm going to give you a teammate, and then you give me one or two words to describe that teammate. So let's start with George Kittle.
It's a funny one to start with. George is wild. That's the first word I would describe
Wild,
him.
okay.
And he's funny.
Okay, wild and funny, which we know he's got that wrestling in him, right?
Exactly.
And then what about Debo?
Debo keeps to himself, but Debo takes his job very seriously.
Brandon
doesn't talk.
He said some stuff lately that's got a lot of run.
Yeah. He'll talk on his podcast.
Yeah.
But Brandon really doesn't talk a whole lot. But Brandon, at the same time, I beat him in Madden. I'm just going to throw that out there.
There you go.
Okay.
For the record. You got it out there.
Just for the record.
That's on tape.
Yeah, that's on tape. What about C-Mac? Got one for him?
C-Mac is a mini Nick Bosa.
Mini Nick Bosa.
Mini Nick Bosa.
What does that mean?
Nick Bosa eats egg whites, broccoli, and American potatoes for breakfast every single day. And it is the same thing for C-Mac. Same type of deal. He takes his business very seriously. He comes to work every single day. He's the type of guy, imagine, he gets in his bed at 8 o'clock every night, and he folds his sheets perfectly over himself, and that's about it.
That's awesome. We got to wrap things up. Who you with this week? You promoting anything here?
I'm here on behalf of Sleep Number, and it's great for me. It's perfect for me, just because I know how much sleep is important, how important sleep is for my recovery. So for me, it works out perfectly. I'm able to use my Sleep Number 360 smart bed and get the best sleep possible because I know how important it is for my recovery throughout the week.
All right. Well, you're looking good. You're walking around. Everybody, again, is excited for you to get back on the field. We appreciate you taking some time here in CBS Sports HQ.
Absolutely. Appreciate you guys for having me.
Yeah.
All right. And just to remind everybody, we're going to be here live from Phoenix throughout the week, including Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, Brady, they made a promo for me. What'd you think?
Unbelievable! All you hosts get your own solo shot.
Hey, I don't make the
Can we make one for Trey? Can Trey get one?
Yes, definitely. After this, we're going to cut it up and disseminate it. We'll have it for you guys.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.